Hello everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel. This is Narayan Rao Kovur. In this video, we are going to explain cross price elasticity of demand or cross elasticity of demand. What is the meaning of cross price elasticity of demand? How to measure cross price elasticity of demand? What are the types of cross price elasticity of demand? We will examine one by one. First, what is the meaning of cross price elasticity of demand? So, cross price elasticity of demand between two goods measures. Cross price elasticity of demand between two goods measures the effect of the change in one good's price on the quantity demand of the other good. So this is called cross price elasticity of demand. In other words, it is the degree of responsiveness of demand for a good for a given change in the prices of related goods. It is the degree of responsiveness of demand for a good for a given change in the prices of related commodities. Prices of related commodities are one is substitutes, another one is complementaries. Substitutes and complementaries. So, in other words, cross price elasticity of demand means percentage change in the quantity demand of X divided by percentage change in the price of Y, or percentage change in the quantity demand of X is due to percentage change in the price of Y. This is called cross price elasticity of demand. So, EC denoted as cross price elasticity of demand. So, EC is equal to percentage change quantity demand of X divided by percentage change in price of Y. Here X and Y are substitutes, X and Y are complementaries. Therefore, EC is equal to E suffix C is equal to percentage change in quantity demand of X divided by percentage change in price of Y. That is equal to, so percentage change quantity demand of X నేమని రాసుకోవచ్చు, change in quantity demand of X divided by original quantity demand of X into 100. అలానే percentage change in price of Y నేమని రాసుకోవచ్చు, change in price of Y by original price of Y into 100. It is in division form. ఇది డివిజన్ ఫామ్ లో ఉంది. దీన్ని క్రాస్ మల్టిప్లై చేస్తే change in quantity demand of X divided by original quantity demand of X into original price of Y by change in the price of Y. మ్యాథమెటికల్గా దీన్ని ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేస్తే, సో చేంజ్ ఇన్ క్వాంటిటీ డిమాండ్ ఆఫ్ ఎక్స్ని డెల్టా క్యూఎక్స్ బై క్యూఎక్స్ ఇంటూ పీవై బై డెల్టా పీవై. సో దేర్ ఫోర్ డెల్టా క్యూఎక్స్ బై క్యూఎక్స్ ఇంటూ పీవై బై డెల్టా పీవై దట్ ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు డెల్టాస్ రెండు ఒక సైడ్కి తీసుకొస్తే డెల్టా క్యూఎక్స్ బై డెల్టా పీవై ఇంటూ పీవై బై క్యూఎక్స్. దిస్ ఈజ్ ద ఫార్ములా to calculate cross price elasticity of demand. Next, types of cross elasticity of demand. So when we discussed cross price elasticity of demand, sign, that is positive or negative, sign is very important. Sign is very important, that is positive or negative is very important to know that whether the two goods are substitutes or complementaries. The two goods are substitutes or the two goods are complementary. Sign is very important. Positive sign or negative sign. Next. One is substitutes. Substitutes are those goods which are used one for another to satisfy the same want. Those are called substitutes. Coffee and tea are substitutes. In the case of substitutes, cross elasticity of demand is positive. Cross price elasticity of demand is positive. So, EC is greater. That means goods are close substitutes or highly substitutability. Close substitutes are highly substitutable. That is, close substitutes are highly substitutable means tea and tea and Coca-Cola, Pepsi. So close substitutes are highly substitutable goods. So what is EC? Greater. EC is more. EC is greater. Goods or close substitutes are highly substitutable goods. Suppose EC is equal to infinity. EC is equal to infinite. Goods are perfect substitutes. Perfect substitutes. For example, Hindustan Petrol, Bharat Petrol. Indian Oil, Reliance Petrol. Petrol, Hindustan Petrol, Bharat Petrol. Reliance Petrol, Indian Oil, or so generic medicine or branded medicine, same composition, same quality, same quantity. Generic medicine, branded medicine, perfect substitutes. Next, EC is positive and large. Goods are close substitutes. Coffee and tea, Coca-Cola, Pepsi example. Close substitutes. EC is positive and small. Not close substitutes. Not close substitutes. For example, so mobile phone, laptop. Mobile phone, laptop. Not close substitutes. Tea and soft drinks. Not close substitutes. So EC is positive and small. This is first category, that is substitutes. Second one is complementaries. Complementary goods are those goods which are used jointly, which are consumed at a time, which are consumed simultaneously. Those goods are called complementaries. In the case of complementaries, for example, car and petrol, hardware and software. Here, EC is negative. EC is negative. Cross price elasticity of demand is negative. EC is slightly below zero. The goods are weak complements. Cross price elasticity of demand is slightly below zero. The goods are weak complements. The weak complements are, for example, tea and biscuit, and bread and butter. Bread and butter. Those are called examples for weak complements. Next, EC is negative and very high. EC is negative and very high. Strong complements. Car and petrol, pen and ink. So mobile phone and SIM card, lock and key. So strong complements. EC is negative and very high. Those goods are called strong complements. Example, car and petrol, mobile phone and SIM card, lock and key, etc. And another one, EC is minus infinity. EC is minus infinity or minus infinite. The goods are perfect complementaries. Perfect complementaries. Perfect complementaries means left shoe, right shoe, left earring, right earring, earrings. Earrings and shoes are best example for perfect complementaries. Coefficient is cross price elasticity of demand is minus infinite or minus infinity. So shoes and earrings best example for perfect complementaries. That is the second category. Next, the third category is unrelated goods or independent goods. Unrelated goods or independent goods, not related goods, not connected to one good to another good, unrelated, not related, or independent goods. EC is equal to 0. Cross price elasticity of demand is equal to 0. So those goods neither substitutes nor complementaries. Neither substitutes nor complementaries. Both of them are unrelated goods. Both of them are unrelated goods. For example, car and cloth. Car, cloth, unrelated goods. So this is something, the information regarding the details of unrelated goods or independent goods. So here in the case of cross price elasticity of demand, so EC is equal to percentage change in the quantity demand of X divided by percentage change in the price of Y. That means EC is equal to delta QX by delta PY into PY by QX. This is the formula to calculate. Whether in the case of substitutes, EC is positive. In the case of complementaries, EC is negative. In the case of unrelated goods, EC is equal to 0. This is something the information regarding cross price elasticity of demand. Thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe and comment.